welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. This video is for you if you are skinny fat, meaning you don't really need to lose weight, but you still want to lose body fat. And the way you're going to do this is by going through the body recomposition process. So losing fat, building muscle at the same time. I want to share 3 questions that you need to answer before you start going into a calorie deficit or cutting. So a mistake I commonly hear from talking to a lot of you, or even amongst some of my clients, majority of them do fit that skinny fat category to start, and they'll be going through the body recomposition process and they'll ask me, when can I start a cut again? Is it the right time to start a cut? And this is the mistake, right? Like, you start the cut too soon before you're actually ready. I want to share 3 questions that you need to ask yourself to understand if you are in the right position to start cutting again after going through the body recomposition process. If you answer no to any of these questions, then I recommend not starting a cutting phase or going into a calorie deficit. The reason being, you're going to get better results in the long run if you continue going through the body recomposition process or even going into a build. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, have you been building muscle and getting stronger in the gym for at least 12 months, if not 2 years? The more time you can spend adding muscle to your body, the better the result of the deficit is going to be. So the more muscle you have when you go into a deficit to lose weight, the better you're going to look, basically. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, I've already got enough muscle on me, I'm happy with how much muscle I've got on me. What you don't realize is that, especially in certain areas of the body, like your glutes, it's very easy to think you have more muscle because it's actually body fat. So if you haven't spent at least a year building, so either eating at maintenance or in a small surplus, getting stronger in the gym, then I would not start a deficit yet. Another way you can look at this is, can you do a body weight squat? If you are not strong enough to do a body weight squat, so what I mean is, with a barbell on your back, can you squat your body weight? In other words, if you weigh 60 kilograms, can you do a 60 kilogram squat? If the answer is no, then I would continue building and focusing on getting stronger. Basically, because it means you have more potential to recomp, which means you have potential still to lose body fat while you're building muscle. Take advantage of this as much as you can still, because it's a lot easier than being in a deficit. And I don't care what anyone else says, you can get really good results staying in the body recomposition process for quite a long time, as long as you still have potential to be there. And the best way to look at that is looking at your strength levels. Next question you need to ask yourself is, have you built your calories up beyond 2,000 calories a day? So are you currently eating more than 2,000 calories a day every single day? And have you been doing this for at least a couple of months? The higher you can build your calories up during the body recomposition process, the better position you are going to be to go into a cut. If you've only been eating consistently below 2,000 calories during your recomposition process, then I would say you have more potential to build muscle. You should focus on that first. You should focus on pushing your calories up further. Cutting from less than 2,000 calories is super difficult. Make it easier on yourself by getting your calories higher first. And most of you should be able to do this. The last question you need to ask yourself is it really a good time for you to go into a cutting phase? And are you going to be able to stick to that consistently for at least 12 weeks? I think it's easy to think that as soon as you go into a cut, things are going to happen a lot faster. It doesn't work like that. Even if you go into a super aggressive cut, unless you've built your calories up to like beyond 2,500 calories, then that's not going to really be a good idea for you anyway. It's actually not something I recommend unless you are working with a coach. And even so, it's still going to take time. You need to have a time frame in your head of, okay, I need to do this consistently for at least 12 weeks, if not 16 to 20 weeks, to get the best results possible. That's not to say you can't have diet breaks within that time frame. They should be short, and you really need to be able to stick to your deficit consistently. So if you have any trips coming up, if you have anything coming up in your life that you know is going to be quite stressful to deal with, then I wouldn't recommend going into a deficit yet. You have to remember, a deficit is a stress on the body. If you're already going through a lot of life stress, then that is going to just accumulate, and your body can only handle so much stress at once. Mentally, you might think, oh, I'll be fine, I can handle it all. You have to remember that you're dealing with the human body and its physiology. What's going to happen if you put too much stress on it at once is that it's not going to adapt positively. It is going to adapt negatively, which means you will either get sick, get injured, burn out, and you're not going to get the result you want anyway because you're not going to be able to continue the process. That is all for this video. I hope it helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. If you liked it, please like it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if that's the case, I will see you in the next video.